So welcome one of all to Sonic Computer Entertainment America and PlayStation, licensed by Computer Entertainment or CGA. This game, yep, by Konami, all rights reserved, okay. Welcome to another game. Konami Computer Entertainment Tokyo presents Suikoden 2. Now this game, it put on the map as far as having a little bit more of a storyline goes, as far as I've heard. I don't know much about this game. It is another one of those in the franchise that actually has Stars of Destiny. The unfortunate side is that it has, like, betrayals and stuff like that from the storyline. I couldn't tell you who betrays who and what because I don't know anything about that. I didn't bother to look that up, but I've heard about things here and there about rumors. So apparently this game actually has a more diverse side to it than no other game has in this, even in this series of the franchise of Suikoden. Suikoden is a franchise that was more put on the map when it first started out for at least the United States of America and Japan, both when it came to Suikoden 1, the original game. And this put it even more in the map because we have more diversity. There's more cutscenes, more story, and apparently they have actually a villain that's more developed than the last game had. I don't know who the villain is in this game, but the last game, the villain was someone who was waited until the end, just about damn near. No, actually, it was at the end. And, well, it was a she. I can't tell you who she was, I don't know anything about that. I didn't bother to look that up, because I don't want to spoil myself. But anyway, that one was, like, more or less there a lot when it came to who was the overall bad guy. This one has a male. I can tell you who that much, but I can't tell you who it is because I don't know who the male is. And then there's always brand new characters. And what sucks about this series is the fact that we have famous legends I've heard of that actually drop off from here and never return because they didn't want to reinvoke them into the series, or, basically have them continue on. Which really sucks, but it was never really understandable. So anyway, this is Suikoden 2. Copyright 1996, 1999, Konami, all rights reserved. I'm not going to play the game or anything, but, I just thought I would, basically, do that. Also, it has cheats on it, which I may or may not take advantage of it. But see, because of how good this game is, portrayed very good, just like the last one, I'm actually going to use the cheat codes on the bonus video. I'm just going to play it regularly. I'm not going to worry about getting no Stars of Destiny. I'm not going to bother getting anything special. I'm just going to play. And that's it. That's how I'm going to do it. If you have a problem with that, well, then you're in the wrong place. Because really, there will be games that I'll have to play with save states or a better way to record, especially when it comes to emulation. But right now, I don't have any plans to play this game. So this is just another preview of a game that I may or may not do, which actually I will do someday. Not right now. But in any case, this game is a game that is just a direct sequel to the first one. What also sucks about it is that if you were to get all 108 Stars of Destiny, from what I've heard, which I don't know if that's actually true or not, there's 108 Stars of Destiny. I don't play these kind of games to go and find out certain things, but I've heard rumors about this. So yeah, apparently if you were to go to 3, all you would get is a reference to things, and it sucks. So I'm just gonna play however I want to. I'll be doing. There's also, I've heard, there's names in these. Suikoden 3, I've heard, has only one name in the entire deal that you can actually change. And that, my friend, really kind of sucks, but it's okay. It's not too bad. We can work around that, but either way, I'm not going to play it right now. I have no intention of doing so. I'm not even sure if I'm going to be playing Suikoden 4 or 5. Yes, there's actually 5. It's supposed to be a Suikoden 6, but they never actually released it. They've been trying, had it on hold for so many years, and then someone came out with a fan-made version of 6. So, you know, and see, what, I can tell you this about the story. What it revolves around, mainly, or supposed to, up until 3 brought about that. I mean, even though that 4 brought it kind of back, was the whole idea was the whole protagonist, yeah, more than one, are supposed to have these special kind of powers from a ruin that make them immortal. That's what they're supposed to do. And yet 3 decided they were going to throw it in a twist where they were going to try to destroy that whole immortality, which was kind of a stupid mistake on their part. We also lose someone who's a famous star of Destiny completely in that game. I don't mean like he just completely disappears. I mean he dies. I don't know who he is. Didn't look that up. I didn't even bother to look up any of this. I just heard rumors here and there. It could be wrong, could be right. I don't really care. I can hear a little bit of information, details. But that's what it's supposed to evolve around. Now, I couldn't tell you if that's the way the game is actually supposed to be or not. I've heard that there is 180 Stars of Destiny. I don't know if that's true or not. I don't care. I'm not going to play to try to get all 100 Stars of Destiny. If it happens, it happens. I'm not going to do any bonus videos on it. If I do, it'll be with cheat codes and maybe with some Stars of Destiny here and there where I skip out a bunch of stuff. I'm not going to bother to rerun the whole storyline just to go get the Stars of Destiny. I'm not going to do that. What I'll do is just do some bonus videos and try to get them. But I'm not making no promises or any guarantees it'll happen right away. It'll happen like soon, because I got too many projects going on as it is. So I hope you enjoyed this preview. Yeah, I mean, Suikoden 2 is the one that put it more on the back where there's more stuff. Suikoden 3 didn't really have a more developed villain that I've heard, anyway. Like there was in 2. So, and it's sort of a short-based game anyway. I mean, it's long if you consider all the, like, other stuff. Suikoden 3 takes on a whole different stance from what I've heard. I don't know much about it. I can't go into more details of that, and I don't want to, because not only do I not know, I refuse to know because I don't want to know. You know what I mean? Does it make any sense? I don't want to spoil myself on it, but I do know that it takes on a whole different deal. And with Suikoden 3, it has a lot of things that I've heard sucks, but a lot of things that are pretty good about it. A little bit more improved than you would find in any other game, so go figure on that. Anyway, that has been Suikoden 2. I needed, even though that I'm actually going to be typing this down as play instead of present, because it wouldn't make any sense to say, well, okay, well, here's part 1, and then we're going to be like, where's part 2? I'm just putting in the video, or saying it in the video, that it is because that's what it is actually presentable. Because I don't want to sit there and say plays 2, or part 2, or episode 2, and you're going to be wondering where episode 1 or part 1 is. I'm just going to title it as whatever it is, whether it's episode 1 or part 1. That's it. But it's still the very first episode, and I'm presenting to you a preview. Even though I technically am, I just don't want to put it in the title that way. And that's for the reason why right there, because anybody would be confused, like, where did part 1 go? It would be more typically where I'm actually playing the game. You wouldn't even know unless you're actually clicking on the video. And even then, you'd still be confused by the title, so I don't want to do that. Even though that I'm saying in the video, I'm just previewing it. Anyway, later. Bye-bye.